Welcome back to Alan Wake, Episode 2, Part 1. I'm going to break these into about 30-minute segments. So I hope you enjoyed the first two episodes. We're just going to get right into it. Yes, Steam Cloud Alan Wake.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Episode 2. I bet this game would actually be really pretty remastered.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
Thermos and the
You should put some
collectibles
coffee
begin.
in. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This
That
is gonna be a
looks
long night,
nothing-
but these shots are turning out great.
That
I
looks
guess you're gonna
nothing
need
like
that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Oh, and immediately getting distracted. There we go. Big package. Nice. It's a really nice house, too.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by
Oh,
tomorrow.
my writing jacket. Is there anything else that I can get into? Groceries, not gonna even put those away? Alright. It's alright. That's a telephone. Am I supposed to be doing something? Manuscript, here we go. Okay.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me. This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Oh, that's really nice. And books. Guns. Excellent. You're not going to give those to me, are you? Oh, go to Alice.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
Oh,
No
then
kidding.
back to the other room.
I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion,
Should probably read the
I can perform
objectives.
all sorts of miracles, my dear.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Alan? Alan,
I'm
please
literally
check the
right
fuse
here.
box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Oh, okay.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay,
Don't
hi.
be afraid.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
All right.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
Well, you wanted
I
a
love
story.
you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Take it easy, you mean find a gun and kill some Taken?
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Oh, that probably has nothing to do with me in the last episode. I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Back when we had universal chargers.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night. but
After
I
killing
couldn't.
several
She'd lock
people,
me up.
I think that would incriminate me.
Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight.
Thought I killed more than that.
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Yeah.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly.
Yeah.
He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
They won't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
There you go, buddy.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Ooh, almost missed that. Thank you,
I
Mr. Drunk.
shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See?
Oh, I'm sure, buddy.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the Dark Presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
So we're going back to the diner?
Sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk.
The early morning light
Only
hurt
got
my
drunk
eyes and made my
afterwards.
head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Another thermos. I'm sure I'm wasting my time, but... And was that a manuscript? Collectibles, let's go. Let's find all the collectibles. Focus. Oh, I'm supposed to go that way anyway. Alright, done deal.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station.
There it is.
There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Hiya. Alright, and manuscripts.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Don't know what to make of that one either.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Oh, okay. Bet I could have walked it up. Let's see.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Okay. Exit the sheriff's station.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long...
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers
I
might
know
have
you.
inadvertently caused.
You and your stupid face.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
Oh.
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Get him!
Oh my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody
My
move.
hero.
Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me.
Maybe it's just
You
my
yokels
imagination.
Won't know what hit you once
But I'm gonna
I
look up
stick
the
my
voice
lawyers
actor
on
for
your
that guy.
asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right.
Because he
I don't
sounds
wanna press
super
charges.
familiar.
Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking
oh,
about
no.
you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing
You can
Rusty
have her,
some
Barry.
coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
Who is Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Alright, checking the doors. Bucktooth
Seriously,
Charlie.
Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body
Several.
just disappeared? When was the last time you
Yes.
slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do
And
you
everything's just...
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Yes, Barry. Give me a second.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey,
Oh,
Rusty,
yeah,
right?
that's gonna come
You
into
rent
play.
cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
sure.
I know Bucktooth Charlie.
What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at
Okay,
least Max
definitely
is gonna
going
be
to
okay.
run into bear traps, and probably going to.
You can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
All right, I'm trying to
She's my
talk to
wife,
two
and
different
it's
people,
my
Barry.
call.
One at a
Talk about
time.
this later?
Yes.
No, this whole thing listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry.
All right, thanks, Barry.
Wait here. I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Another reason I actually really like this game
If you
is
have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
ready to interrupt me, is because I'm also kind of an outdoor person.
You're asking me to believe that you shot a
And
dude who went poof into
there's a
thin
lot
air,
of outdoors.
a guy who was
And they're really pretty.
until you
Again,
pointed
this is
a
why another
flashlight
reason
at
why I
him.
think this game
You
would be
hear that from
beautiful if it was
people who end
remastered.
up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds.
Alright, follow me,
wearing
Barry. If
white
you're not going to
shirts
shut
with
up,
two long tangled up
just,
sleeves.
just follow me.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al. Al?
Still not stop talking.
We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
That
This
was,
is not a
oh, that
goddamn
was
debate, Barry.
terrifying.
I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
That lamp made no noise.
I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's
Oh.
mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is
Poor
so
choice of
not
words
worth
to
a
say something.
15% commission.
Oh, baby. And a thermos. Any guns? No guns yet. I suppose I wouldn't have picked one up. No lights on. This is a light-friendly place. Oh, there's got to be a manuscript around here somewhere, right? And another thermos. Oh, this totally makes me want to go out camping. Wait. I saw... It was just the thermos? Okay, I guess. Man, I thought I saw the manuscript. It was the top of the chair. Alright. I was confused. Alright. Looks like we're going on. Hey. We're good, right?
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort.
Alright, there we
I'll
go.
be in spirits every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Oh. Now back to the action. Alright. Ooh. Use?
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
I mean, it is a Humvee.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Also, gotta check all corners and crevices for more collectibles and miscellaneous. Plus, it's also kind of really nice to just... Now, where did I get the gun? When... I mean, I'm not complaining, but... When did he actually get the gun? They wouldn't let them at the sheriff office. They would have taken that, I guess, right? Oh, my birds. Son of a... Oh. Damn birds. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Radio. Light switch. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, it'll show something cool. Let's try it.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
You heard those footsteps, right?
No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack.
Because I was completely stood still.
Huh? Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm gonna check out the price. Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Well, that didn't give any good information. Oh, I still kind of enjoy those small little talks or whatever. Light. Wait, does that mean there's a reason to go to the light? No more garbage birds? Push. Oh, what did I do? Was that just a coincidence that I did that when I hit the tire? And the light went out. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm not going to fall down the cliff again. Be careful of the cliff. Oh, man. This is... Maybe I can find a flare gun or a shotgun or something, or... Yep, just the pistol. Birds! God.
Crime and punishment. The
So,
cancer and cure of civilization.
I think I'm just gonna skip these from now on, even though they're a lot of fun.
Especially in
You know, if anyone asks for them, I'll go back and I'll go find them all again. But right now, I think I'm gonna skip these, even though they're really fun. Well, the man in the mirror. I don't know if they're actually off real. Oh, I hear the birds. They're congregating. They're coming after me. They are actually coming after me. Birds? I'll take a few of you out. Yeah, that's right. You better run. Problem averted. Preemptive strike. Wouldn't it be awkward if there was just a nice calm flock of birds and I was just seriously. Birds have never been scarier in a game. And there's gotta be something good up there, right? So let's find out. Oh, and we'll read the manuscript up there. It'll be a nice scenic way to read. And another page too. Perfect. Now, if I find them all, this might be a guide as well. Okay. Did I miss one? Oh, don't tell me I missed one already.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry. The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Oh, God.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
So, that it's in this random order makes me think I didn't miss one. And of course I'd curse myself by saying if I didn't miss any pages it might be a guide and then immediately miss a page. Well, how could I miss one? I've been doing nothing but looking around. Probably somewhere stupid. Anyway. We'll continue on. Into the action.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Oh, am I supposed to run away or towards? I don't...
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Like, I feel like I want to run away. I'll flank. I'll go down this side. They'll never expect me if I come from this way. Rusty, I'm here.
Hello?
I'm here to save you.
I'm back here. Hey.
Oh, jeez, that's a lot of blood, buddy.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
He looks pretty dead.
Whatever did this couldn't be far.
Pick up a revolver.
Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. Shh. Good boy.
Is this the missing page? Maybe I did miss one. Wait, he said where? Look where? Aw, now I have to look everywhere. Sorry, I was paying attention, but I wasn't paying attention. And you know something's gonna come out. I gotta watch out for those bear traps. Foreshadowing. It's gonna be in here.
The only way to make sure
probably.
that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Perfect. Oh, we
The
absolutely
visitor
missed
center was
one.
sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
I'm gonna have to start blasting soon. So I started blasting. Okay, let's Grab the page first. Oh, I'm
At the last
so
instant, I
bitter.
changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Talk about plot armor. You can just write whatever you want and make sure you're okay. Oh, more ammunition, but a shotgun? I'd prefer a shotgun. And batteries. I don't know how many batteries I can actually have. Oh my goodness.
It was too late.
That
Someone had
sudden
destroyed the
turn
circuit
actually
breaker.
scared me.
There was no way to get the lights back on.
And we left him alone in the... Yeah.
Rusty!
I've got a gun, Rusty. It's okay.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
And then...
Just need hunting licenses.
Ow. Oh, they're gonna jump out of these rooms too or something. Rusty.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Maybe the mammoth. Huh.
Please don't feed the animals.
Rusty.
Fishing is only
Where-
permitted for those
Where are
prisoners
you,
who
Rusty?
purchase a park fishing license.
Oh.
The park ranger's instructions at all times.
Rusty?
Rusty.
no.
Rusty.
Never closer than 100 yards.
Oh, that was a bad dodge. He's too quick.
Any other
He's too quick.
closer than
Rusty. Want to talk about this, bud?
must be leashed.
I've got that light for you. Why are they so fast? Where did I get hit from? What? Did he?
To remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park.
Where'd you go, Rusty? Rusty, stay away.
You may or even simple berries.
Stay still. Rusty, this is for your own good. You're too far gone. I'm putting you down, Rusty. You need this. The light told me to. Ugh. There we go. Oh, or not. Oh, poor Rusty. Oh. Come on. So, all of those batteries got used immediately. And it looks like a single battery fills the flashlight halfway. Oh. Of course, it's gonna be Barry, right?
What? What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
I'm pretty sure that was kind of his mindset to begin with. Manuscript.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
All right. I think this might be a good place for part 1. We'll end this right now. Thank you for joining me on my part 1 adventure. I'll have this part out hopefully fairly soon. Might work on it a little bit later, and then I'll come out with part 4 or episode 2 part 2 soon enough. Well, thank you for joining me. Shaggy out.